Well, Bill, police and SWAT team both arrived here at the house on Shepherd Street a little after 2 o'clock, just up the street right here. We are told that the house is owned by a relative of Lovett. Now, police are still on the scene, but Lovett is nowhere to be found tonight.
I'm News 14 Carolina reporter Jennifer Turk. I'll have that story coming up.
Merchants will have 12 feet to work with outside of their store to use as sidewalk cafes for people. This is one of the side streets off of East 2nd Street in Ocean Isle. I'm going to take a step out of the
years, but opening a new course in a struggling economy shows the golfing community along the coast is still going strong. Some beachgoers I spoke with say that they love the idea of not finding cigarette butts in their sand, but some smokers I spoke with say that if everyone would just pick up after themselves, there wouldn't be a problem.
The first day back at school after spring break, that's when it all hit me that she just wasn't there.
For friends of 17-year-old Brittany Drexel, that reality is still hard to accept. Brittany Marciano came back to Myrtle Beach 1 year after her friend went missing. The two had been in town at the same time last year, both from Rochester, New York. Marciano was vacationing with her family.
I got home last year, and right as I walked through my door, John called me, which was her boyfriend at the time, and let me know what was going on. And I said, she's probably out, just wait.
Hey, Brett.
What?
Authorities released this cell phone video taken the night before Drexel disappeared. A friend she made that week shot the video, but investigators do not consider him a person of interest.
We have to be down here. We have to let Brittany know that, our presence is here.
And in the fellowship of thy
Saturday, Brittany's family and friends lit candles, a symbol of their hope to bring Brittany home.
We need some resolution to her case to find out what happened to her.
I'm trying to figure out how she traveled, where she went those days she was here, and it's hard.
The last year has been hard on everyone she was close with. Jessica Nice has known Brittany since they were 6 years old.
There are a lot of times where you hear a song, you see something that just reminds you of her, a memory you have with her, and you just break down.
But even through the heartache, no one is losing faith.
Our family's not going to give up hope.
From flyovers to marching bands to beauty queens, the Azalea Festival Parade marched down 3rd Street with something for everyone.
We just wanted to let him have some fun coming out to the parade and enjoying seeing the variety of celebrities and the circus.
And a variety is what spectators got. Elephants and zebras to four-wheelers showing off their moves. But just down the street.
What I'm doing right now is I'm mixing the sugar and the popcorn together to give it the sweet flavor.
The smell of fair food staples.
Polish sausage, my favorite, blooming onions, barbecue.
Drift through the tents of the street fair.
It's really good.
And after filling up on their favorite snacks,
They're going fast. Hey, you gotta catch them.
fair games kept the kids entertained. Across town, hundreds of pink azaleas are in full bloom as pretty Southern belles welcome guests. This is stop number 3 on the garden tour. After a 40-year hiatus, 2502 Market Street is back on the tour. When John and Michelle Carnes decided to put their house back on the tour, they said they allotted themselves 2 years to find the right plants and enough time to make all of this happen.
We thought that was a lot of time, but then now having gone through the process, you really do need a full year to prepare. And so if you have that extra year to get plants that are going to work in the garden for a year or two to look a little bit more mature.
And while Mom and Dad take in the scenic route of the tour, the little ones found their fun too. First grader Alice is showing the governor just how high she can count. As her teacher encourages her, this handheld device is timing her. Teachers can assess students' counting skills, number recognition, and even addition and subtraction. Recording the scores here, teachers can then sync the device up to their computer and track a child's progress.
This is the core result of embedding technology in curriculum in schools.
Had offered up a lesson on tsunami.
Governor Bev Perdue sat in on a 4th grade class who uses the M class for reading skills.
What might have happened if Tilly hadn't paid attention in class?
Questions on reading comprehension then helps teachers find out how much of the story the students retained.
And the bottom line is, we all know this. If we have a child who reaches 3rd grade or 4th grade and they are not on grade level with reading and math, the kid has a much more likelihood of dropping out.
School officials say one setback to the device is that it doesn't assess all of the core skills outlined in the state's curriculum.
For our math program, even though it's not completely aligned with the standard course of study, we do use that to gather data and to be able to know where we need to, the direction our students need to go in.
And with class sizes growing due to the financial struggles the state is facing, the governor says giving a teacher the tools needed to work one-on-one with her students can only benefit North Carolina. In Wilmington, Jennifer Turk, News 14, Carolina.